Sspopiikimi. It is March 24th, the morning of March 24th, 2015, and the moon Sspopiikimi, the duck moon, and John Nightingale and I are out at Sspopiikimi.
One-armed man.
Yeah, John is recovering from a shoulder replacement surgery, but definitely getting around. So we're out to survey what's going on at Sspopiikimi this morning, and right now I'm not really seeing a whole lot out here at the North Pond end, although there is the one Sspopiikimi couple out here at the south side of the cattails at mid pond, and it looks like maybe another couple. Yeah, there's another couple out by the Sspopiikimi, the beaver lodge. There's a robin, a male robin just passed by. He's right here. A couple of them. A couple male robins, so the robins are back in full force. Driving in, oh, there's a flicker over there. Driving in to the parking lot, pulling in this morning. There was a good flock of starlings. The magpies are putting mud in the bottom of their nest as they were the other day. Still working on that repair, and flickers galore. Lots of male flickers.
Lots of romantic callings from the flickers too.
I think those are
warning calls.
I think those are invitations for a joust. Just looking here a little bit south of the beaver pond, between the two canals leading to the sub pond, there's actually at least 5 geese here, which I suspect are 2 couples and probably one of last year's goslings that are hanging out with one of the couples and will eventually get pushed away once they start nesting, which should be really very soon, within a week or so, I would estimate. Yet to see what we got going on out here, but definitely some mallard and goose action on the wide south pool. All right, out here on South Pond, we have a couple of male goldeneyes, Sspopiikimi Sspopiikimi and Blackfoot. Spotted duck.
So if I may ask a question, do they distinguish in Blackfoot the common goldeneye and the barrows, or are they just spotted ducks?
Yeah, they're just spotted ducks.
I think these are technically common.
Right.
Looking at the shape of the eye patch, right?
Yeah, and we would see the spotted wing patches too if they were barrows, but they are definitely common goldeneyes, these two.
No females, not yet.
So we're out here at the base of the high level, and a lot more geese activity here today than it was in our last visit, and this is what actually is to be expected. The one island out here is still sunk, so the river is still high, but there are geese kind of claiming ownership of it, and of course lots of geese out here on the anchors of the high level bridge, claiming those as their nesting islands.
No ravens.
No ravens, but actually yesterday when I was coming through looking for you guys, I did see them up on the edge of the coulee again over that way.
Oh, yeah, it's funny you should say that, because when we were walking that way, and I saw them briefly, and I thought that they were a hawk because it was so far away, and yeah, they're probably the same too.
Yeah, they're ravens, yeah. I think that couple. They got something going on there. Oh yeah, this is an interesting behavior that I see every year during the nesting season. You get the goose couples sitting at the lookout spots on the tops of the coulee rims, checking things out. And I don't know, you know, obviously they're having they're at a lookout, you know, they're using this to gain a vantage point. But what beyond that they're actually doing, like why they're looking out rather than down here claiming a territory for themselves, I'm not sure. But they do this every year. There's always some geese who will climb up onto the top of the coulees like this and keep an eye out on what's happening. And it's not only coulees, you see this in other situations. Sometimes they'll be very high on the high level bridge on these rails, this kind of thing, to look at what's going on. So I'm going to take a walk through the owl wood this way, and John's going to meet me over that way by the levee, by the South Pond Spring. But I did want to point out here that not all of the bullberries have popped into flower yet. There's actually, the majority of them have not. And really I haven't seen very many honeybees yet. I saw a couple maybe 2-3 days ago when the weather was a bit warmer. Right now it's about 0 degrees, and yesterday it was -4. So it's been kind of chilly. But yeah, not many of these bullberries have opened up yet, but it should be any time because the early ones have already started. I think I saw John up here on the going through the levee. Yeah, there he is. Walking along the levee here. And yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye out. I don't expect actually for the owl to be in here. I'm hearing a little little tweet nearby here. So we're back at North Pond already. Not much action between the owl wood and here. Nothing really in the forest main that we noticed as we walk the shale trail. A couple of mallards out here at the north end. No sign of our hairy woodpeckers. The hairy woodpecker couple who had been here in the Northwood before. I haven't seen them for a bit.
They seem very comfortable. These trees here, and then in this stand of trees over here. Huh?
Right. Alright, so no real further note from North Pond on. We're just about back to the parking lot here and gonna head out for the day. So as far as phenological changes, I think as soon as it warms up here, we're gonna see some things pop. Right now we're just getting a little bit of a cold shot, but within the next week for sure, geese are going to be nesting. Some of these trees and bushes are going to pop into flower, and we should see some new arrivals of different bird species from the migration.